Leneathra from My 600-Pound Life, Season 8, Episode 16, which originally aired April 15th, 2020. At the time of filming this, she was 40 years old and she had a daughter. Her daughter has a very serious asthma condition and requires daily treatment, and Leneathra is the sole provider for her. She has 4 brothers and 4 sisters, making her the youngest of 9. And she said that her dad hid food in like a secret stash in his room, but he would always give her some of the food. And by the age of 8, she was already 90 pounds. By age 18, she was 180 pounds, and she started working at the job that she is currently still working at. She said around 24 that she had really bad shoulder pain, and so she looked into getting a reduction. During the surgery, something went wrong and her lungs collapsed. She said that she was in and out of the hospital, and for the next 6 years, she had issues with her lungs trying to regain strength in them. And because of this, she started using food to cope. In her mid to late 20s, she was over 400 pounds. At 29, she met somebody, they got married, but he was very abusive towards her and he cheated on her, and so they did end up getting divorced. And by 35, she was over 500 pounds. A few years later, she met somebody new, she got pregnant with her daughter, and she was 560 pounds, which made her a very high-risk pregnancy. And she said that at the time, the father was very good, very supportive of her, and then about a year after her daughter was born, he just took off, and now she was raising her by herself. Month 1, she goes down to see Dr. Now. She is 604 pounds. She is diabetic, but yet she loves the sugary things, and Dr. Now gives her plans. Says, you got to stop with the sugary things, and I want you to lose 60 pounds in the next 2 months. We check in with her at month 2, and she says she is just too busy with work, too busy with her daughter, and she can't commit to the diet plan this month. She says in month 3, she's finally at it. She's finally starting to work the program. She wants to take off some time to go and see Dr. Now, but her work reprimands her for the time she took off, so she has to cancel her appointment. So in month 4, she has a Zoom call with Dr. Now. They're talking, and she's like, I've lost a couple of pounds, but nowhere near what you want me to. And he's basically saying, what's holding you back? What's stopping you? And she's saying that it's just very difficult with her life, with her daughter, with her job, with everything else. And then there's this weird discussion back and forth where Dr. Now basically says that, like, it's okay if you don't eat every single day. That you could go several days, you could go several weeks, and your body would not be depleted of its resources. She kind of takes that a different way and gets really upset and gets very defensive. But then once he explains kind of how calories and reserves work a little bit better, she understands and she agrees with him, and she says, I'm really going to commit to it this month. The next video will pick up at month 5.